Now, when I think of the most underrated games, I think of The Legend of Spyro the Eternal Night on the Game Boy Advance. If you've played it, well done. You've seen the light and you know it's a pretty good game. However, if you've not played it, I've made a list on reasons why you should play it and some cool things that the game has. Number 1, when I first started this game up, I actually thought it was a DS game because the graphics on it are quite good. Most Game Boy games lack detail or just kinda effort. Well, mostly the Spyro games do. But this looks amazing. Number 2, the title screen is banging and there's quite a lot of options to pick from. Normally you just have the start game, load game, but here you can turn up the gamma, you could change the sounds and stuff like that. It's amazing. And it has different animations whenever you go into save, load, or options. Number 3, replayability. Once you finish the game, you unlocked the next difficulty and it ends on dark mode, which is amazing, which leads me on to number 4. Dark mode is amazing. You get to control Dark Spyro, and he has unlimited breath, he is invincible, he's also very fast. His running animation is the same as his charging animation, and he does so much damage and you don't take any damage. So you're like the ultimate fighting machine. Number 5. This game is just a pretty game, and there's lots of depth to the game as they use this layering effect, which creates a nice depth. Number 6, the movement feels great. For a limited amount of buttons they had, they managed to pack a lot of things into this game. By pushing buttons at different times or just using a combination of button mashing, you can actually perform amazing combos or just like climb up stuff. It's just, I don't know how they did this. Number 7, the fighting combat. The best fighting combat in all the Spyro games, even the console games. It feels like playing Smash sometimes, and if Spyro ever comes to Smash, please, 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 they can base his moveset from this game. Number 8, the variety of enemies and using different breaths on these enemies. Fire obviously burns things alive, and the earth actually does a great thing where if you use it, it kind of does a little earthquake thing which knocks enemies down. All of these different breaths react differently with the way you use them, which is amazing that the game developers actually thought of doing different things with breaths. Number 9, the sound effects are actually amazing in this game. A lot of effort was put into the sound of this game. Number 10, this game has relics in it, and the relics give you more health, more breath, but also it gives you more combos, and then just stuff to do around the place. So later on in the game, you can collect a relic that allows Spyro to climb up walls, or Spyro to do a kind of head charging thing in the air, which does a lot of damage, and it just gets more and more. And like in the ice level, you have ice physics, but once you get to the end, which is a bit silly, you get the ice grippers, which allows Spyro's claws to grip the ice. So they really thought of doing all these little extra things to add to his moveset. Number 11. Cinder is your sister in this game, and is your lover in the other games. The developers made a mistake for this game and wrote down that Cinder is actually your sister in this game. This is the only game that states this. Everything else in Dawn, they end up like loving each other and stuff like that. Number 12, the game has unique styled levels. Every level you go to, you know you've changed in an area. They do this very well with just the lighting of the place, how it goes from dark to light. Also, when you go into dream areas, you know when you're in a dream because of the lighting. And it's just amazing how they've made different worlds. They've made this game feel quite big. The fact that every world is styled different. Number 13, the fire dream looks hot. So when you enter into the fire dream, you have to learn fire, but what they've done is they've made the Game Boy graphics, which is barely any pixel, they've made it wavy, which is just amazing how they've done that. Number 14, there are tiny details in this game. This little background bush, it moves when you move, and it's just great, and it's got little eyes and stuff. Also, in the Earth Dream, there's like fossils and gems and stuff like that that are in the walls that if you look down, you can see all the different things in the walls. Number 15, the bed on the boat when you jump on it gives gems. I just like the fact that you can jump on the bed and they made that little Easter egg in there. Number 16, if you know me, I love a skybox, and I'm gonna link the skybox video in this video. But the skyboxes in this game, they have done an amazing job on the gradients and just clouds in general. Number 17, when the chronicler disappears, he goes off in a little bubble, and it makes a nice popping sound. I just thought that was really cute. Number 18, the speedrun is actually very fun if you're into that thing, but I would highly recommend you speedrun this game, on easy mode though. Number 19, the music is actually really good in this game, and you should give it a listen to. And number 20, the credits is amazing in this game. It has a lovely skybox with a backdrop, with the sun rising and setting, and Hunter running to, I'm guessing, Spyro, which it always ends with Hunter is the person who's going to release us. But Hunter is running through the whole credit scenes, and it's just a really nice way to make the credits a little bit more interactive than just a black screen with names. But I really like the skybox in this little bit. And if you're still not going to play this game, well, shame on you, you should. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.